So we're looking at exercise 6 for the general ledger, and we start with the name of the company. So over here it's listed in our journals, One Big Traders. I've already added in debit and credit. And we're going to start with our first couple of accounts. Now, if we have a look, we'll see that some of our accounts already have codes. That means that in the previous months, we were operating these businesses and those accounts have already been filled in. So, capital will be B1. Drawings is normally B2, so we'll make vehicles B3. They already tell us the trading stock is going to be B6, so we'll make that B6, and bank is B8. We then move on to nominal. Current income is in 3, so we'll make that in 3, which means rent income will have to be in 4. Wages needs to be in 5. They've already told us that. Stationery needs to be in 6. We then go on to trading license. That'll be next, and then repairs. So that can just follow on in 7, in 8. We know that when we post from the cash receipts journal to the general ledger, we are going to debit bank and we are going to credit every other account. Credit. So we credit current income, it's a column, we credit capital, and we credit rent income. When you post from the cash payments journal, we are going to swap bank around. So if we debit bank in the cash receipts journal, we credit bank in the cash payments journal. So if we credit bank, every other account goes on the debit side. So if it's a column or if it's in sundry, it's going to go on the debit side. Debit, debit, and the last one, debit. So we start. Capital. Capital is going on the credit side. It's in sundry. So we're taking it on the 1st of November 2020. So 2020 November the 1st, when we post, it's bank as our partner account. This is going to be CRJ11, and the total amount for capital is 250,000. We move on to vehicles. Vehicles is in the cash payments journal. We need to work out the vehicles amount. So we're going to have to get out our calculator. And we know that if we add up all the column amounts in sundry, it'll give us the total. So if I say total minus 540 minus 1250 minus 250, it'll give me the vehicles amount. So I'm going to say 87,040 minus 540 minus 1250 minus 250 and that gives me, I think I've messed it up. 87,040 minus 540 minus 1250 minus 250 equals 85,000. So vehicles is 85,000. So we're posting this on the debit side. It's sundry, so it's that particular day. So it's the 5th. This is the debit side. So we have 2020 November the 5th. Bank CPJ11, and it's 85,000. Trading stock is a column, so we take the total of the column, 10,000, goes on the debit side, but it'll be the last day of the month. 2020, November the 30th, bank CPJ 11, and it's 10,000. We then come to bank. We're going to take the total of bank, but we don't actually have the amount, so we're going to have to add up our values. So 250,000 plus 10,000 plus 17,000 plus 3,000, 280,000. So we're going to replace that with 280,000. So if we post the total of the bank column on the debit side, so 2020, November 30th. When we post from bank, we don't write bank, we write total receipts, CRJ11, and it's 280,000. Also post the total of bank, so 2020, November the 30th. When we post from the cash payments journal, it's total payments, CPJ11, and we look for the total of the column and we need to add it up. So vehicle we worked out to be 85,000. So we're going to either add all these values down or add all these values across. And if I add across, I'm only having to punch in 4 numbers. So that's the quicker method. So I'm going to say 10,000 plus 4,000 plus 120 plus 87,040 gives me 101, 160. Not 160, 101, 160. Okay, so 101, 160. When I balance bank, have a look. I've got amounts on both sides. I look for the smaller side. 101,000 is less than 280,000. So on the smaller side, on the last day of the month, write balance carried C/D, and I subtract the two amounts. So I'm going to say 280,000 minus 101, 160, 178,840. 178,840. Then add up both sides. So that is going to add up to 80,000. The side only has one amount, adds up to 280,000. Then use a ruler, and I'm going to draw a line, nice thick line. I draw it above my total, below my total, above my total, below my total. And then on the opposite side to your balance carried down, on the first day of the next month, so 2020, December the 1st, I have a balance. It's not carried down anymore, it's brought down. So how much money is sitting in my bank account at the start of December? 178,840. And then look at current income. It's a column, so it's the last day of the month. Credit side, 2020, November 30th, bank, CRJ11, and the total of that column is 18,000. And to rent income, we have to work it out. So if the total of bank is those two amounts added together, 17,000 minus 5,000 will give me 12,000. So rent income is 12,000. So credit side, 2020, November 30th. Bank CRJ 11, and it is 12,000. Move on to our last three accounts. So our expenses, they all go on the debit side. You'll see wages debit, stationery debit, trading license is debit, and repairs is debit. So 2020 November, wages is a column, so it's the last day of the month. 30, bank, CPJ 11, and the total of wages is 4,000. Stationery, once again, last of the month, because it's a column, 2020 November, day 30, bank, CPJ 11, and the amount for stationery is 120. We're on our sundry account expenses, so trading license happens on day 1. So once again, 2020 November, but now it's the 1st, bank CPJ 11, and it is 250. And our last one, we've got 2 repairs in sundry, so 2020 November. The first one is on day 20. So let's say 20, bank, PJ 11, 1, 250. And then we have on day 29, bank, CPJ 11, and it is 540. Because we have 2 amounts on the same side, we're going to total. So we take our ruler, we just draw one line, and we're going to add the 2 values up. So 1790. There we go. That's exercise 6 done.